Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. In this video we will be continuing with the Azure topic. So today we are going to learn about Azure Key Vault. So we'll be seeing what is Azure Key Vault, what is the use of Azure Key Vault, how are we going to create and configure Azure Key Vault, and how are we going to use it in managing our secrets and password in Azure Data Factory. Okay. So let's start. So Azure Key Vault, as a definition says, it is a cloud-based platform provided by Microsoft Azure to manage our keys, secrets, password. Okay, so it is basically helping us in authentication or authorization by saving our password. Okay, by encrypting our password, and we can use it directly in any of the supported services of Azure. Okay, to fetch the required secrets. Okay, so there can be scenario where, for example, in ADF, you have created some link service to the Azure SQL database. Okay, so to this, the link service is created. Okay, now to link service, what happens is we basically need to provide the, I would say, the password for the SQL server. Okay, so we enter the password manually over there. Okay, now that is not much recommended in production environment or even on dev environment. Okay, because if someone who is not having access to those password, okay, they should not be able to, I would say, see those password. Okay, or just to maintain a good practice, we should not directly enter the password directly in the password fields. Okay, so for that purpose, we basically use Key Vault. So Azure Key Vault, it helps us in saving the keys, okay, password, okay, and how it is useful. It is also Azure Key Vault also is compliant with the GDPR data standards and other data standards. Okay, so if we are saving our password or in Azure Key Vault. Okay, so that is compliant with Azure. Okay, so that is totally fine because Azure basically manages it in a good manner. Okay, so our passwords, which are whatever is saved in Azure Key Vault, remains safe over there. Okay, so let's see how we can create an Azure Key Vault. Okay, so for that we will head to our Azure portal. Over here you can search for Key Vault. Okay, so in Key Vault, if you have any of the resources already created, then you will be able to see it over here. Otherwise, let's go and create a new Key Vault. So clicking on create a new vault. So over here, we need to specify some of the basic things like subscription and the resource group where we want to create our Key Vault. And then in the Key Vault name, we need to give some unique name that should be globally unique. Okay, so that should be basically yeah, unique. So I would give this, and it says it is already taken. So that's fine. I will choose some of the nearest location. Pricing tier. So we have two pricing tier for Azure Key Vault. First is standard and premium. Second is premium. So if we check the price for both are almost same. Okay, just that premium supports the HSM keys. It has the HSM key support, which means it has some advanced encryption. It provides advanced algorithm for encrypting our keys. Okay, so only for that HSM keys we need to pay some extra amount. Otherwise, for all the other categories, the price are same for standard and premium. So we'll choose standard, and let's keep everything default. Only thing that we need to change is in the networking tab. Okay. No, sorry, in the access configuration tab. So in access configuration basically means how or who all can access our Azure Key Vault. Okay. So if we are saving our password over here, so it is always not recommended to basically I would say give access to everyone or give complete access to everyone. Okay. So as of now, if I'm creating using my account, I can basically go and add my account as a contributor or as a admin for this key vault after creating it. Okay. Or else while creating it now, I can add some policy over here. Okay. So we have two options. First is Azure role-based access control. Okay, so in Azure role-based access control, once you create a key vault, you can go and add the roles manually. But first of all, if I need the access for my account itself, so I will go to vault access policy, and this is my user which I'm using. So I will check mark it. So it is having all the get, list, update, create, delete, every permission it is having. Okay, so I've added my user ID. Rest of the user ID we can add later once the key vault is created. Okay. Then keeping the rest of the things as default. I'm moving to review and create, and we'll create it once the review is complete. Okay. So yeah, the review is complete, and now let's create it. It takes around a minute. Okay. It takes around a minute to complete it. Once it completes, then we can basically go and add some secrets and test how our key vault basically works. Okay. Okay. So our deployment is complete. Our resource is ready. Okay. So once I open my key vault, I can see multiple options on the left pane. So we have keys, secrets, and certificates. Okay. So the most we use Key Vault is basically for saving the I would say password of our other applications. Okay. So all those passwords are basically saved in the secrets tab. Okay. So we can save our keys, we can save secrets and other authentication certificates. Okay. But over here, we will basically save the password in the secrets. So I will be basically to demonstrate, I will be saving the password for my Azure SQL Server, okay, so that I can then use Azure Key Vault to authenticate my link service in Azure Data Factory. Okay, so currently in my Azure Data Factory, I have entered the password manually. Okay, so just to show you how it looks like now, so let's head to my Azure Data Factory. So in Azure Data Factory, let me open one of the link services to SQL database. So if you'll see the password has been entered manually over here. Okay. So to remove this, we have option of adding a key vault. Okay. So let's go and first of all add a secret in our key vault. So I will head back to the secret tab. I will click on generate slash import new a new secret. In the name, we need to specify the name using which we can recognize it later. So I will give Azure DB password. And secret value is the actual value that you have. Okay, so I've entered the password of my SQL Server. You can set the activation date and expiration date. So if I want to set an expiration, like if the key should expire after 1 week, so I can set the date over here. Okay. Content type is basically a description. It is optional. You can put it if required, and then simply click on create. Okay. Now my secret is created over here. Now, how to access in the data factory? First of all, I will go to my data factory. Okay. In the Azure Key Vault, in the password section, we have two options, either password or Azure Key Vault. So I will select Azure Key Vault. Okay. Now to fetch the the secret from the Key Vault, we first of all need to connect data factory with the Key Vault itself. Okay. So the data factory should also have required access to fetch it from the key vault. Okay. So as I demonstrated earlier, I have added only my user to access this key vault. Okay. I will go and add my data factory as well to access the key vault. So on the left tab, you see this access configuration tab. Okay. So over here, I will click the access configuration and head to go to access policies. Okay, over here you can add any user whom you want to give the access of Key Vault. Okay, so let's go and click on create. So once we click on create, we have these level of options that we can provide to any user. For key, we have different permissions. For secret, we have different, and for certificate, we have different. Okay. So as of now, I want my data factory to only access Azure secrets. Sorry, the secrets that is saved in Key Vault. Okay. So for that, I will click on select all only in the secrets permission, and then click on next. And over here, I need to add object ID, name, or even address of the user. Okay, so currently my object is data factory. So I will add the name of data factory over here, Pascal module 5, and yeah. So over here, see, I've selected my data factory. Okay, let's click on next, next, and create. So I've created a new, I've added my ADF in the access page of Key Vault. So now my ADF can easily access the secrets from Key Vault. Okay, but it can only list, set, delete, recover, backup, restore. Okay, if I remove, delete, backup, and restore from this permission, then it can only fetch the data but not write the data. Okay, so currently it is having all the access over the secrets. So let's go back. Let's create a new link service for our Key Vault. So I would simply select the Key Vault name in the uh, in the tab present over here. Okay, and test connection. Yeah. So my link service for Azure Key Vault is created, and now I need to select the secret name. So I have already saved the secret name in Azure Key Vault. So Azure DB password is my secret name, which basically contains the actual password. So now I will test the connection, and it should say successful. Yeah, so it is successful now. The connection is successful without specifying the password over here. Okay, because our password is residing in the Key Vault safely. Okay, and I will simply save it. Okay, so this is how we create or give save password in Key Vault and then access it. Okay, similarly we can do for our data lake storage. Okay, so if I select the link service of my Azure data lake storage, okay, over here the storage account key is added manually. So what I will do is I will go and save the storage account key in the Key Vault. Okay, so in the secrets tab, let's go and save the storage account key of our data lake storage. So let's first fetch the storage account key. For that I will head to my storage accounts. So in the storage account section, select the storage account that you are referring to. Okay, on the access key tab, you can find all the access keys that you have. Okay, so over here, this is my access key. So I will copy it. Create a new secret in Key Vault. So I would say ADLS secret key and save it. Okay, so my ADLS secret key is now created. Now again, heading back to data factory. In the storage account key, I will select Azure Key Vault for authentication. Select the link service for Key Vault. Select the key name, and as of now, the key name is ADLS secret key. Okay, and now we will test the connection, and it says the connection is successful. So that's how where we can use Azure Key Vault in Data Factory. Similarly, Azure Key Vault can be used in Databricks, and we can also use Azure Key Vault authentication in our Java or Python programming. Okay, so today I've demonstrated how to create Key Vault, how to configure Key Vault, how to add secrets, and how to use it in Azure Data Factory. Okay. So thank you for watching this video. Do like and share the video if you found it useful, and do subscribe our channel for more data engineering topics. Thank you so much.